We're rolling.
Hello, Mr. Dahlberger. This is your handy dandy instruction on how to do power pole planes. I am a big fan of one motor. Do not let the kids use two motors unless they really know what they're doing, because the power pole will short them out. I also recommend when you wire the motor to wire it all the way to the tip of the wing, because that's where that tether is going to happen on the power pole, and to leave some lead out. So you're going to have them do a quick circuit lesson where they strip the wires again. The angle of attack is super important. So they're going to make their own landing gear and takeoff gear, and you want them, come on down, there you go, and you want them to be facing up, so that when the power pole grabs on them and spins them around, they will take off. The biggest issue I would recommend telling kids is to angle these motors upwards and not 90 degrees or straight down, unless they have a really good angle of attack on their liftoff, because it will never get off the ground if it's not, because it needs to generate lift, right? And this one works really well because of the angles, and this is a big giant wing, right? So it generates the lift. And you see the airfoil shape here? That's gonna be really key. So having them take that foam and shape it into airfoils is really important. If they leave it square, it's never gonna take off. Aside from that, the difference between, I would make your power pole plane, the wires extend a little more than they did in hovercraft, and not add alligator clips, because when you go from this motor to our power source that taps out at about 30 volts, the alligator clips kind of get in the way and kind of fry it. So I put them directly on here. Sometimes you might need copper tape, but you probably won't. So I elongate the connector from the power pole and put it at the edge that is over here by the wings. Biplanes are popular. Kids will want to put two wings on. Again, it has to be completely balanced. And then what the other thing you'll see is you'll see the oscillation, and that will happen again when their weight distribution is not just right. And they'll have to tinker and tinker and tinker. It's a long unit. What did it take you guys, like 4 weeks?
4 weeks.
Yeah, it's a long one. They love it, but it's a long. Did you love flight? Yeah, they love it. They love it, but it's a long one. Good luck. Thank you.